These are my dark predictions for June 2026, and this is part two. Part one was posted a couple days ago. It's on my channel, but I'll also put it in the description for you guys, as well as all the predictions for May. I know a lot of people, you guys go, what about May? They're in the description. I've already posted them. They're on my channel. And the other thing is that there will be a part three. Okay, so make sure to follow for part three. And before we get started, like always, these are just predictions, not facts. And because so many people steal my videos and repost them other places, I'm going to put my email at the top before we get started. That's who you email. That's me, offgridsecrets@gmail.com. If you want personal predictions or you want me to remote view something or even learn how to remote view, that's an option. So we're going to get into this. But if you didn't see part one, make sure to check that out. And again, make sure to follow for part three. Jumping into number 7, because sorry, I didn't mention this, but there are 7 predictions I make on each part. So this is number 7, and we'll get down to number 1. Starting with the biggest earthquake of the year, and like always, and I'm gonna say it because I need to say it, I want to say it. I hope it doesn't happen. Sorry, I know that pisses you guys off, but I'll try to only say it one time this time because I don't want these to happen. You got to be aware of that. I don't want this shit to happen. This is the next one. People find out that companies making record profits, well, they're making record profits, blaming basically the Iran war as an excuse. But when people start finding out the numbers, they're basically price gouging. They're saying, oh, well, this price needs to go up because of the Iran war. And then they're just rinsing people. They're just record profits, has nothing to do with the cost of things rising or oil. They're just exploiting their customers. And that ties into the next one, where when people find out which companies are doing that, they're going to start boycotting them, and it's going to bite them in the ass because we're in the age of information, guys. If you exploit your customers, they're going to find out and they're going to boycott your ass. So there you go. Moving swiftly on. And again, I mean, some of these maybe I do want to happen. I'm not going to say which ones. This one, probably not one of those ones. Hyperinflation speeds up in many areas. This is not good. Many of us expect it to happen in the Western world, but I don't see it being as hyperinflationatory as some of these other places in the developing countries. But I feel like it's really going to take off in some places and make us worry back in the Western world because it will come for us eventually, just not yet. But some places. And guys, while we're on this topic, I need to mention this because in the last few months, in many countries, the inflation has been so high that if you calculate it over 6 months or a year, you're losing tons and tons of money. Like, let's just say, for example, you had $1 million in the bank and you had 3% inflation, but per month. Well, you go through 10 months, 12 months, you're almost up 50% inflation. You've lost half your money in 1 year. But all these governments keep saying, oh, inflation's at 3%. For the month, you guys, go, like, things are, and investing almost, it doesn't cut it either because you're going to have to make back those gains plus to even stay. But again, this is something for a whole nother video because I do know some techniques that I'm happy to share with you guys. And I'll do that in a future video, especially if you guys comment and you guys want that to happen. And I know we've taken a little bit of a tangent here, and because you're still here, I'm going to give you the same opportunity as I gave you in the last video. If you comment a yes or no question, I will predict the answer for you. But it's got to be yes or no because I don't know if there's going to be a lot of questions. Okay, so let's continue these predictions, and that was a bonus for sticking through my tangents and watching towards the end of the video like most people don't do. So there's your bonus. And hold on, one more thing. I also want to mention that my paintings are still for sale. I'm trying to raise money to build homes. It doesn't cost a lot where I am, so it's not that much money. But these paintings are on sale for $1,000. They're all one of a kind. These are some of my favorites that are actually up in my house right now. My cosmic jellyfish, this one, and a few others. I'm going to put the website in the bottom of this video. So if you want to see my paintings and you want to help a good cause, check those out. Click the link. Look at the paintings, have a nice look, and just see which ones are available. I've already sold 2. We're still on 2, but some of these my favorite ones are still here. This one actually, I know I know it's a long ad. I'm sorry, but this one is my favorite, and it's actually bringing me tons of luck. They all have predictions on the back of it, and since I made this one, the prediction in the back has been coming true for me over and over. So this one I almost don't want to sell, but if you want it, it is available. This is number 3. Anyway, back to the video. Sorry about that. Back to the predictions here. Sorry, I don't have sponsors, so I gotta sponsor myself. You know what I mean? Next, people stop looking to government. Oh, this is a big one. People stop looking to government to solve their problems and start solving them themselves. So you know we're always like petitioning to the government, hey government, please do some stuff, help us with this, help us with that. We're gonna realize like very, very soon, probably June, let's see. Wait a minute, why are we asking them to help solve our, why don't we just group together and solve the problems ourselves? So that will be huge. Another one that I do want to come true. Am I allowed to say it? Yeah. I mean, right. Why can't we bound together and solve our own problems? Why do we have to look to these 80-year-old diaper wearing dementia cases? Like, of course they're not going to solve our problem. They don't even know what the problems are. They shit in golden toilets. They have no idea. They can't look at. No, we'll not go there. We'll not go. Let's just continue the we'll talk about that another time. Okay, this one's a big one. I should have put this one earlier on. Maybe some of you guys already left, but this will be huge, okay? If it comes true, and it probably will at some point, probably sooner rather than later, they're going to release a bunch of fake UFO files that are just so obviously fake to try to distract you guys at the right time when it serves them the best. And they're just going to be granular, they're going to be terrible, like you already know. For those that know, you know, and there's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. But they're gonna put out some garbage, and most people are gonna believe it and go down the rabbit hole of psychosis. But that's what they want. Anyways, moving into the last one. What do we got here? A massive public celebrity scandal gets them canceled and a mass unfollowing. If you want to find out which celebrity that is, stay tuned to find out.